Last night, the Texas senator thanked his voter base for its loyal support. And surprisingly, Donald Trump offered some warm words to Cruz following his exit.
Together, we left it all on the field in Indiana. We gave it everything we've got. But the voters chose another path.
Just so you understand, Ted Cruz, I don't know if he likes me or if he doesn't like me, but he is one hell of a competitor. He is a tough, smart guy. And he has got an amazing future. He's got an amazing future. So I want to congratulate Ted.
Post-mortem bon mots being distributed there by, the likely nominee of the GOP. John Dickerson is here to discuss it all. Again, John, as we hear Donald Trump congratulate Ted Cruz and wish him the best for, if nothing else, fighting a good fight. For you, was it a surprise to see Ted Cruz suspend his campaign yesterday?
Yeah, a little bit of one, because I thought, even after he lost by double digits in a state that he said was make or break, I thought what would continue to animate Ted Cruz was the large number of conservatives who want to keep fighting against Donald Trump, not just because they don't like Donald Trump, but because they believe that a set of ideas that they've shaped their lives around is under threat by Donald Trump. And so you could imagine Ted Cruz continuing on being the champion of that group of voters, and not, he's got enough money, or he would be able to still raise money. And so his personal brand wouldn't necessarily suffer. So I could see certainly a path for him going forward, even though from a pure numbers standpoint, obviously he could never get to the nomination in numbers. And after losing so badly in Indiana, he had no argument, because there are millions and millions of voters who are picking Donald Trump over him when the choice was really just between the two of them. So he had no rationale, but was there a downside to continuing? You could see an argument for why there wasn't. But he chose a different way. Major Garrett reported that it wasn't a clean decision. There was a lot of conflict internally about whether he should get out.
Meanwhile, RNC Chairman Reince Priebus last night called Donald Trump the presumptive nominee, said this morning that he does believe that is the case. But he also, in responding to a question about GOP detractors of Trump, such as Lindsey Graham, discussing the demographic problems that still exist, he said, I get it, we have work to do. So where do you believe at this hour, where does the GOP stand in terms of unification?
It's a complicated question. So you know where the party stands, which is Reince Priebus is saying we've got to unify. And so he'll spend a lot of time working on what he has been working on, which is making connections between the Republican Party and communities the party needs to do well in. And he's been working on that job when there wasn't a nominee, and they'll hope to keep that network going and maybe even try and build it. The challenge is, when does that come in conflict with the party nominee? And so Reince Priebus is going to be trying to manage that. There are going to be all those Republicans who are running in states that Barack Obama won. There are 7 Republican senators who are up in states that Barack Obama won in his presidential races. What do they do now? Are they part of the Trump Republican Party? Do they sign up to everything Donald Trump believes? Then you've got the Republican leaders. Mitch McConnell reportedly said that Senate Republicans would run against Donald Trump if he were the nominee. He said we're going to cut him loose if we have to. So where's he on these questions? Paul Ryan holds diametrically opposed opinions on trade, entitlements, and immigration from Donald Trump. So how's his day going to shape up? So there are all of these different groups. And then finally, there are those who have an ideological opposition to Trump, who believe that the ideas that they feel he threatens are more important than winning or losing elections.